What food used to be good but they changed the recipe and now it sucks? I lived on a steady diet of meatball subs at Subway in the late 1990s. They changed it completely by roughly 2001. It's unrecognizable. Breyers used to be the best for store-bought ice cream, but now it's just a crappy mess of what it used to be and is now considered a frozen dessert since it's anything but what it used to be. I also remember Wendy's burgers being much better than now. Chips Ahoy! I'm not sure if it's because I'm older now. I remembered as a kid they used to taste so good and cookie-like. Now it just tastes like a rock of sugar with chocolate in it. From the UK, I bring to you the humble Cadbury creme egg. Every Easter millions will be sold. They were considered a staple part of the diet by every gap-toothed Brit across the realm. Then in 2016, Cadbury's overlords at Mondelez International decided to replace the usual Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate coating with a cheaper product. It led to an initial £6 million drop in sales, around 10 million eggs, or 12 chocolate geese. With thousands of complaints and allegations of heresy. Though many have gotten used to the difference. To this day we still debate whether it is appropriate to burn their shareholders at the stake for this affront to humanity. Outback. When they went public, they downsized all their dishes and raised prices. You can tell some boardroom arsehole was all like, oh, downsize the Aussie chips and salads by making the presentation seem larger with oversized, random-shaped dishes. I remember at one time you had to wait to eat there and now, even at peak times, you can waltz right in. Still pisses me off. Ritz crackers. For some inexplicable reason, maybe around 5 years ago the crackers went from being nice and firm and dippable to nowadays easily crumbling to bits with even the lightest dip. The flavor too is noticeably less buttery than it once was. Maybe they went on the cheap with whatever oil or shortening they use. Pillsbury cookie dough in a tube. About 8 months ago the package advertised great new recipe. It was not great. Call me a grouchy old man, but I full-on wrote a letter to the company telling them I didn't like it and I would not buy it again unless they changed it back. Honeycombs. The cereal, not actual honeycombs. I swear it used to have an actual flavor to it, sort of reminiscent of honey, even, but now it just tastes sweet. Sort of like if someone replaced your malt oatmeal with cream of wheat. Still obviously the same kind of thing, but with a flavor missing. My local Chinese place changed owners. That was my spot for 15 years. Then bam. New owners, new chefs. Haven't been back since. It's been 5 years. My wife gets annoyed when we walk past because I always bring it up. Twinkies and other Hostess products. After their bankruptcy, they just didn't taste the same. This is from way back. Back in the 90s, Snapple was killing the drink scene. Like murdering all other drink sales. So Coca-Cola decided they'd get in on it, and released their own natural juice-based drinks, called Fruitopia. They had a few kinds, but the absolute best one was called Strawberry Passion Awareness and it was freaking delicious. So refreshing and not too sweet. Then, they changed it. No more Snapple-esque glass bottles. Plastic. No more real fruit juice. HFCs. No more refreshingness. Fake fruit punch. No more subtle sweetness. Pure sugar. I hated it. It was like making an awesome friend at summer camp. Then seeing them at school the next year, and they're in bleep. Dunkin' Donuts. They used to bake them fresh, now I think they are made in supply facilities and shipped to stores. You can actually taste the old edit. It's called Dunkin' now, thanks for reminding me. Boston Market mac and cheese used to be awesome, but I think they changed their recipe for the cheese sauce a few years ago and it hasn't been the same. Pizza Hut. When I was younger, the 90s, the crust and dough was like buttery and crispy similar to old Chicago restaurant, but slowly over the years the pizza went seriously downhill. Now it's very greasy, the dough is cheap and rubbery and the cheese is so cheap, you can see where it breaks off instead of stretching like normal cheese. Steak at Chipotle. Used to be rare, delicious. Now well done, not delicious. Kirkland protein bars. They changed something in the formula that now gives me brutal gas. While the extra farting is fun at home, I don't want to feel all bloated and gassy in a 10 a.m. meeting at work. Cola hot sauce. I don't know if they actually changed anything or if my tastes just changed, but it used to be my go-to hot sauce and now it has this metallic flavor to it. Thought maybe I got a bottle from a bad batch or something, so I bought another but had the same results. Sour Patch Kids. Once they added that blue flavor, I think they changed the recipe of all the others. They now all are thick and hard where the old ones were really nice and soft and chewy. Lemon was my favorite flavor before because it actually tasted like real lemons. But now it tastes like unbearable artificial lemon flavor. Dots. The old recipe separated the strong teeth from the weak.